Hey guys, this is Vitastas, and we are here to deck profile the Traptrix for the new April 2015 ban list. I saw quite a bit of stuff online for this, and I saw how it was playing. It actually looked really fun to me, so I wanted to deck profile it for you guys because I pretty much had the whole deck, and then I just grabbed the few things I didn't have, and now I have the whole thing. So I want to deck profile it, and let's just hop to it because I seem to ramble a lot before these. But I won't now. So first we're playing 3 Traptrix. Marmello is the best one in the deck. I'll explain what these do. None of these are affected by normal whole trap cards. What this does is when it's normal summoned, I can search a trap hole or a whole normal trap card from my deck, put it into my hand. That's what happens with normal summon. When it's special summon, I can destroy one spell or trap card my opponent controls. So pretty much what this deck is, what this does is searches, and it gives you an extra MST, which is actually really nice. Next we play 3 Traptrix Atrax. It's pretty much I can't say the second best, but it's a name for the Traptrix. What this does is you can activate normal whole cards from your hand. And then also the activation and the effects of normal trap cards that I activate cannot be negated. So that means any of my normal trap cards. So it's actually pretty good about that aspect. Next we play 3 Traptrix Dionado, whatever. This is the wolf bark of the deck. You can special summon a Traptrix from your graveyard, and then pretty much XYZ with it, and that's pretty much what it does. That's what happens when it's normal summon. When it's special summon, you can take a whole normal trap card, and then set it onto, you can set it from your graveyard, but it is banished during the end phase of your next turn. So you can pretty much any trap holes that you've already used, you can put them back on the field and make your opponent play around it for that turn. So then it is banished at the end of your next turn, but you know it's a trap card and you're not going to be getting it back anyways. So if you're able to get it back for one turn, then it's still pretty good. Then we only play 1 of the Traptrix. Oh, jeez, I can never say this right. Nepentris, we'll say that. This is pretty much kind of a searcher. What this does is when a normal whole trap card is activated, you can add to your hand or special summon 1 Traptrix monster from your deck. So it's actually pretty good if you have a trap hole on your side of the field and you activate it while it's face up. Or there's a bunch of there's another card in here that helps with it. It's on Naturia Beat. I'll get to it, but it's Naturia Sacred Tree, and I'll explain it when it gets to that. So we only play 1. It is okay. It's okay. It's good to play at 1, but nothing above that. Then from the new World Superstar, we play 3 of the Heroic Challengers Assault Halberd. This is pretty much a cyber dragon that can search itself, and it has piercing damage. It has the same effect as Bear. When it inflicts any battle damage, then you can search for another heroic card from your deck and put it into your hand. This is the only heroic card we put in our deck for Traptrix, so we're going to be searching another one of these. But it has the same effect as a cyber dragon, where it can special summon when your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters. So it's actually pretty good. Next, we play 2 Goblinberg. This helps with the aspect of Marmello, because once Marmello is special summoned, then it can destroy a spell or trap card on the field. So it acts as another MST. So that's why I do Goblinberg instead of Kage Tokage. I just remember the anime where he's like, Kage Tokage. Then we play a little bit of a Synchro, and we play 1 Glow Bulb and then 1 Mystic Macro Carpa Seed. Glow Bulb is Glow Bulb. It's just good. And this card, why I play this is you can only Synchro Summon for Earth monsters, which is fine because we only play Earth monster Synchros besides one. But you can reduce the level of this card twice, or any Earth to begin with, and your whole deck is Earth. Just if you haven't noticed by now. So any card that is on the field, you can actually reduce its level by one, or by one twice per turn. So you can either make it, level 2, because all of them are level 4s. You can make this a level 1, you can make it a level 2. But, yeah, so that's why I play that and then one Glow Bulb. Because, yeah, I wanted to have a little bit of a Synchro in here. And the Naturia Beast. The Naturia Sacred Tree helps too. So that's the monsters. We play only 4 spells. It's a very trap-heavy deck. But we only play 4 one-ofs. We play one Regeki, 1 Dark Hole, 1 MST, and 1 Book of Moon. Why only one MST? We're not in a big trap-heavy format unless you're talking about Stellar Knights and Burning Abyss. But other than that, Necros play no back row. And also we have Marmello, which is pretty much our MST of the deck. And once we have a Marmello, we can just keep abusing it and destroying all that back row. Obviously, if I'm going to be playing against the Tellers, I'll just if I brought this to my locals and played this, I would obviously have MSTs in my side deck just in case. But 1 is perfectly fine in the main deck, like I said, because of Marmello, because there's quite a bit of stuff to special summon the Marmello. And then for the traps, pretty much the second half of the deck, we play 3 Fiendish Chains. This helps with pretty much anything, really. You know what I mean? It's still a very good card. I remember when no one would use this and then use Breakthrough Skill instead. I just like Fiendish Chain a lot because it stops the attacks and excuse me, and it stops the effects. So it's pretty much a double threat. It stops 2 threats in 1 card. Next, we play 3 Mind Crush. Why maining 3 Mind Crush? Because a lot of stuff searches, and you don't want them to get that advantage that they are going to try and get. So I main deck 3 because it's pretty much the trap of the format. Everyone's saying it, and I completely agree. Because, you don't want them to get that advantage, and everyone is searching right now, especially Necros. Will this deck beat Necros? Maybe, maybe not. It's all in the heart of the cards. Next we play 2 Call the Haunteds. Yes, I know they don't match. Sorry. But Call the Haunted helps with your XYZ plays. It helps with Marmello again. And pretty much all the Traptrix, really. So yeah, Call the Haunted is actually good. Next, we play of the card I was talking about, 2 Naturia Sacred Tree. If I had a third one, I'd probably play the third one, but I don't, unfortunately. But what this does is you can tribute 1 Earth insect type to special summon 1 Earth plant type from your deck. Or you can tribute 1 Earth plant type monster to special summon a Earth insect monster from your deck. So, I don't know if you noticed, but that is insect. That is insect. That is plant. And that is plant. And also my Synchros are plants. My tuners, I'm sorry, are plants. So pretty much these 2 can search for these 2, and these 2 can search for these 2 and my tuners. So it's actually a pretty good card. Like I said, if I had 3, I definitely would play 3, but I don't. So I'm only playing 2, unfortunately. But if you're playing this deck, I would recommend 3. Or just test it and see how it goes. Again, all based on theory. Next, we play 2 Mirror Force. It's pretty much to stop all the... It's better, to be honest, right now this is better than Dimensional Prison. everyone knows it already anyways, but pretty much it's because everyone was so used to Dimensional Prison that everyone would overextend. So now, because everyone's overextending, we use Mirror Force just to punish it. And this is still good against Burning Abyss and everything. Yes, I understand, like, they do get their effects, but if you use it at just the right time, they lose advantage, and that's how you beat the Burning Abyss with this card. You use it at the right time. You can't use it, willy-nilly. You have to wait. Just like with Shadal's and, Burning Abyss and stuff like that. Then our Searchable Holes hit. We have 2 Traptrix Trap Hole. It helps with Trishula, helps with pretty much the Necros deck, Satellar's, stuff like that. 1 Trap Hole because there's still stuff that people are normal summoning. And then 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. I don't have Void Trap Hole, I believe it's called. If I had Void, I might play it over Trap Hole, or I would probably keep Trap Hole and get rid of something else for Void. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, I don't have those kind of cards. But I still think that Trap Hole is still good, even though everyone's worried about Trishula or whatever. If not, I would say just play 3 of that and then 1 Bottomless. I was considering it, but I want to keep the Trap Hole, just keep variation just in case. And then we play 4 1-ofs, as in 1 Torrential Tribute, 1 Compulse, 1 Ring, and then we play 1 Dimension Slice. I was playing this at 2. I couldn't find the room, but I wanted to at least play it at 1. Why? What this says is when a monster is special summoned to your side of the field, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls and banish it. If the summon is an XYZ summon, you can activate this card the turn it was set. So, I am going to be special summoning a shit ton in this deck. Also, I'm going to be XYZ summoning a shit ton in this deck. So, this is actually pretty good in here, to be honest. I wish I could put it at 2, to be honest with you. I wanted it at 2, but I couldn't find the room. I have to do whatever, and I have to figure out where I'm going to put the second one. But for right now, 1 is good. And if you're going to be honest, if you're going to play this deck, this actually is a pretty good card. Not to be totally honest with you. Me rambling again. Sorry about that. I don't know. Like I said, it's just because like I feel like it's an underrated card and actually would be pretty good in this deck. So then we play 3 Synchros. We play 1 Cherry Beast. Why? Well, if you're asking why, I mean, this is really good against Necros and really good against pretty much any deck that runs a shit ton of spells, because it's a Cherry Beast, and the Cherry Beast is really good still. Then we play 1 Armades, or Armades, or however you say it. I can never say it right because I'm dumb. This is really good against Shadal's and Burning Abyss, and pretty much a lot of stuff, like Ying Zings and stuff like that. And then we play 1 Goryo Guardian because it's an Earth, and we can still make it with our Macro Seed. And that's about it. These 3 I actually really like a lot. I don't have Barkion, to be honest with you. If I had Barkion, I would probably play it, but I don't have it. And I know that sounds pretty bad in a deck profile, but I feel like it's not necessary. Like, maybe against the Teller Knights, maybe, but the problem is to use that card is to remove from play your graveyard. And with this deck, I use my graveyard a little bit, and I wouldn't like to remove from play stuff that I don't want to be removed from played. So that actually is my reasoning of why not going out and trying to get a Barkion. Next are XYZs. We have 2 Silent Honor Arc. I don't have 2 Castels, that's why I play 2 of this instead. But Silent Honor Arc is still really good, to be honest. 1 Castel because it's Castel. 1 Exoton Knight because it's Exoton Knight. 1 Dark Rebellion because it gets around those really big monsters. 1 Digasto Emerald because it helps you recycle your plays. It helps you put stuff back into the deck. 1 Abyss Dweller, same reason as Armades. It's just good against those matchups. 1 Rhapsody of Berserk because you can remove from play that shit and then get rid of it. I play 1 Steel Storm Roach. Why? Because for the Necros. They have Unicore. I know that. But to be honest, if they have to waste a mirror to get Unicore out first, and then they do their shenanigans, then I feel like I did my part a little bit. To be honest, I wouldn't go into this a lot, but it's just in case for those rogue matchups, and also because of Necros. I feel like just the same as Mirror Force against like Burning Abyss or whatever, if you use this at the right time, it could be really good. Especially mid to late game when they probably either A, use their Unicores, or they can't get to their Unicores or whatever. So this can really help you in tight situations. 1 Cowboy for game, 1 Gaga Samurai. This is actually really good. Pretty much what it does is you can detach an XYZ material from this, and it can attack twice per turn. And then also, when another monster you control is targeted for an attack, while this card is in attack position, you can change this card to face-up defense position, and if you do, change the attack target to this, and then perform downlist calculation. So, you can put this in here to protect your other XYZs that you want to, and also it can attack twice per turn. This is actually a pretty decent card. I actually like this a lot. And then finally, 1 number F-Zero Utopic Future. I heard people don't like this card. To be honest, I actually really like this card. What this does is it can't be destroyed by battle. Neither player takes battle damage from this card. At the end of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can take control of that opponent's monster until the end of the battle phase. If this face-up card would be destroyed by a card effect, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this instead. How you summon this is by 2 XYZs that are not number monsters. So, I get why people would say this is bad. Because you're wasting 2 of your XYZs just to get this thing out. And what if it gets Phoenix Wing Blast? Or whatever. You know what I mean? But I like the idea of having my own Big Eye in this deck. It's actually pretty good. You know what I mean? It's pretty much it has the same effect as Big Eye. I can make it as easy as, you know what I mean, other decks can make Big Eye. So I feel like playing this is kind of like me playing Big Eye, and Big Eye is good. You know what I mean? It's like it's a poor man's Big Eye. Let's say it like that. And I can't make rank 7s, so I can make this instead. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. So that's it for this deck profile. I hope you liked it. I'm going to put that right there just so you can look at it. Tell me how much of a scrub I am. Yeah. So that's the Traptrix deck profile. I actually am pretty happy with this deck. It's, to be honest with you, it's pretty fun. Again, this is all in theory. I didn't... what was it? I didn't test it out that much, but it was still really fun just to play with. So I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe for more, and tell me what deck you want me to deck profile, either in real life or on DevPro or Dueling Network, whatever. So I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe for more, and I hope to see you in the next one, guys. See ya.